Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Box of Zen podcast. I am your host, Hitomi. Zen is a word that is often heard, but how do all of you perceive Zen? Today, I have a special guest joining us all the way from Hungary, a young and stunning fashion model. You may be wondering, how did an ordinary middle-aged woman like me, without any special connections, become acquainted with a glamorous model living in a different world? The answer lies in Zen. So without further ado, let me introduce Norbert Bonanno. Norbert-san, thank you for gracing us with your presence today. I understand that you are an internationally renowned fashion model with a career spanning multiple continents and countless prestigious brands. You have graced the pages of publications such as Vogue, Elle, and Men's Fitness. And you have lived in 10 different countries, including a recent visit to China. In your free time, you are dedicated to learning Mandarin Chinese. You are also an avid practitioner of martial arts, having trained under the guidance of Shifu Yande, one of the most respected teachers of Shaolin Qigong and Kung Fu. Welcome. Wow.
Thanks for having me.
What a career. I have to say, you are really an amazing person.
I'm trying my best. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel a bit awkward that I can call you a friend. Are we friends?
I'm going to be flattered. Please.
Well, the reason why I said, because to me, really, you are in a fashion industry, like the glamorous world, I feel like I can never reach. But somehow, by fate, our past has crossed. As I gave the audience a hint earlier, yes, we have connected something related to Zen. Yes, we are not native speaker of English. And I am living in United States, even I was born in Japan and lived quite a long time. And you lived 10 different countries, right? So yes, we have a thing in common, but we have one other thing in common, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's correct. Like, we trained together. We took a course together, right? The Chief Yanai's course.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we figured technically that we have a common interest
Yes.
In the field of Zen.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's why I would say, like, every time at every conversation, just like be so natural, energy is really like one of the most important thing to me. Like, even like if I'm just like connecting to anyone, to people, of course I'm watching what they are saying, but how they say it, that's another thing. And I wish nowadays more and more people would be more like careful about it technically, because especially in the Western world, many times I have experience, when people just pass me the information but barely pay attention at the way how they told me the thing. I'm very sensitive. So,
Interesting. I just remember, I'm sorry to interrupt you. There was one past interview, and this lady was talking about her friend in other country, not America. She lives in New York, but when she went to Europe, and long time friend living in there asked her, "How are you?" And United States, "How are you?" is just that doesn't mean anything. Just say, "How are you?" Right? But friend
Correct.
asked her, "How are you?" staring at your eyes and didn't say anything else. And she realized that, oh, yeah, she's really asking how I am doing. Like she felt the energy and she started to cry. It's like that's exactly what you're saying. Not just saying about that how you do it, right?
Correct.
Isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. You can feel the person even before you would hear it. So exactly.
Mhm.
I strongly believe this. So yeah,
Mhm.
of course, it helps. It helps me on my way all the
Mm.
time, all the time. So that's
Mhm.
one of the main reasons actually why I'm definitely interested in the Zen Buddhism, or
Mhm.
in Chinese, the Chan Buddhism, right? So that's why I
Ah.
was very thankful when I
Uh-huh.
found LA
Uh-huh.
technically. So yeah. One of the main point of the Zen is the emptiness, so
Yes.
no
Yes.
matter what we have achieved, what we've been working on, um technically the emptiness, like the center point, is
Mhm.
the main thing. So yeah.
And emptiness is such a for me was very difficult to understand.
Mhm.
What is like emptiness? Like you don't care? It's not that emptiness, right? Emptiness is we let go of attachment, correct?
Correct. I mean, so technically, this whole Zen, um when it came to my life, and when I really started to understand what Zen means to me,
Mhm.
Mm, one of the main thing was this emptiness, kind of empty mindset, which doesn't mean that the person itself is empty, obviously, right?
Mhm.
Um, but so when you don't have like anxious energy, so when the anxiety just doesn't really fill your brain or your heart, but
Mhm.
you naturally try to keep yourself like
Mhm.
on the zero level, no matter what happens, right?
Mhm.
Because so the energy is a very important thing to me, and that's how like the qigong, the kung fu, or whatever martial arts came to my life and met with the Zen philosophy.
Mm.
So even at qigong, right, technically the main point is the energy.
Mhm.
So that's what all of us work with. And yeah, so that's why the Zen is a very important part of this.
Mm.
So yeah, just watch the energy, everything is going to be fine.